Hello, hello! Stampin' Sue Creates here, signing on from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Just making sure everything looks good, because you just never know. So just give me a moment. If you're coming in, be sure to say hello so that we know that you're here. And let me see, I'm upside down. Am I upside down? Upside down. Okay, let me see here. This, maybe that. So be sure to say hello when you come in. I have some fun projects to share with you tonight. Let's see how much of a lag there is. If that did anything to fix me. I know there's no fixing me, but... Hey, Michelle. I'm trying to see. I think I'm upside down. My goodness, I never get this right. Let me try. Keep your eyeballs closed until I get it figured out. Just when I think I have it figured out, I just don't. I don't know what is going on. Okay, that looks good. A little crooked, but that's okay. That looks good. All right. Not sure how the lighting is. I'll make sure I have enough lighting. So I hope everyone is doing well. I'm getting excited because I'm getting ready to go to On Stage tomorrow with my bestie, Lori, who's she's going to be the driver this time. She offered to drive. She said she felt bad because I always drive. But so be sure to say hello when you come in. But we're very excited about going. I have myself a mug here of some hot cocoa. Calling for some snow flurries today. How fun. Yep, it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to just getting away, number one. But, of course, meeting up with a lot of people that I don't get to see all the time. And it's a great way to reconnect and meet new people. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. So, let's just give it a moment or two. So, let's see. Today is Thursday. Of course, 7 p.m. I think Dory just used the litter box. I know that's too much information. But yeah, she's on that schedule. When I come up here to stamp, she comes up here too. And Aurora usually stays downstairs, so you'll probably hear her. So today's Thursday, November 14th. I can't believe we're halfway through November already. So I wanted to get in just some fun projects. Looking forward to fall, Thanksgiving time. A few little treat packages. So I thought that those would be something fun. Maybe you like to give a little something at Thanksgiving time at each person's place setting or something. So, or you can use it for anything. You just adjust it to whatever you want to. So let me do a little share. I do come on here every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So, you'll find me here. No, I don't want to do that. I'm just cleaning this up here. So, anyhow, let me go back on. So, be sure if you like, comment, and share, we'll get some more people involved in stopping by. Okay. So anyhow, I hope we have a few more people join us. If not, we'll get started. So I want to welcome you all for coming. If you're watching on the replay or over on YouTube, which I'll be uploading this to YouTube, be sure to type in hello or the hashtag replay so that I know that you are here. I do have a giveaway from last week before I start off with sharing a few things. So the giveaway was those that made comments, liked, shared, and the winner from that giveaway is Lisa Johnson. So I know Lisa usually joins us here, and maybe she's running late or has things to do. But Lisa, I have your snail mail address, and I will get this out to you probably not till Monday. But she has a sheet of Stampin' Dimensionals and also 2 of the cards that I demonstrated last week using this fun new rose bundle that is available for a limited time only. So you get a head start on some of her Christmas cards. So that'll be for her. So again, be sure to like, comment, and share. I wanted to show you there, I just dropped my apple. Not my real apple, my paper one. I wanted to share with you an upcoming class I have. I was asked to do this class because, somebody thought it would be a great idea. So the class is going to be next Saturday. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, which one? Let me get my calendar. It's going to be the 23rd of November. So it's the Saturday before the week of Thanksgiving. And it's actually a desktop calendar class. So in the class, you'll receive one of these cases. It has the little Stampin' Up! Logo on there. And sorry about the reflection of my lights. And it opens this way and flips around. So you'll see the little Stampin' Up! Logo there. And what we're going to be creating is an entire calendar that you would slip in here for each and every month. Now, my original plan was to be able to store all of these inside here and close it up. However, once I started adding some embellishments and that, I realized that wasn't going to work. So let me show you the months that I have planned. So here's January, and everything will be included in the class. But you do have to sign up so that I know that you're coming so I can get everything prepared. Here is February. Well, I probably don't have to put them in there because it's going to go in there. So here's February and a glare from there. And they're pretty large. So it'd be nice. And then what you can do is when the months are over, you can use the back here to maybe do a little scrapbook or something. Oh, Lisa, hello, welcome. You are the winner from last week's Facebook Live. Congratulations. You got a sheet of Stampin' Dimensionals and 2 of the cards that I demonstrated from last week. So I'll get them off to you in the mail on Monday. So anyhow, we'll go back to this. I hope you're doing well, Lisa. So this is going to be the calendar class. Now, if you are from away and you're interested in the class, I can always ship it to you. So here's March. And use the heart punch to make some clovers. This is the April one. I didn't embellish it too much because I thought the paper had enough of it going on. So I thought April was fun. Get your crafty on. Here's the May one. And everything will be ready for you. You just have to stamp and assemble. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. Use a lot of Wink of Stella on the flowers. Here is June. Fun. Here's July. So this will be a fun desktop calendar. Oh, you're welcome, Lisa. So here's August. And September. We're incorporating those apples from the Harvest Hello set. Here is October. And November, we're again using the Harvest Hello on there. And here is December. We're using the Memories of More card pack. So then what you'll do is you would just use this case. And again, you could keep a few of them in here. And then you would just switch out, from month to month or keep a few of them in there. And then it will just sit on your desk like that. And it's large enough, that I don't know if you'd be able to write anything on here, but you can make little circles on there or whatnot. So if you're interested in that class, be sure to let me know ASAP. That's so cute, especially for teachers. Yep. Those are adorable. Can a person buy the calendar holder? The calendar holder? Well, you can get it with the class. If you're interested in the class, you'll get all the materials to put it together. A lot of designer series paper is used in here. I try to make it fun. And so let me know. I have a limited amount of these cases, though. These were something that I found in my stash when I was cleaning out. So that is the desktop calendar. I already have one person signed up. I'd like to get a few more, but yeah, let me know. Let me get his little sip. As you can tell, my throat's a little better. I did go to the doctor, and he's saying it's allergies. So who knows, right? So And then I get the coughing thing. So what I thought I would share with you is a fun card project. I know I shared with this before, but I thought I wanted to show you how to make this fun card. This is great for teachers as well. Here's the inside. Just going to show you the outside today because I have a couple of 3D projects to do too. And it's this fun little candy apple that actually, well, I guess it looks, candy apples, they're usually dipped in red, right? Well, this one's going to be a chocolate covered one. So this is part of the class that you can get in the mail if you place an order using the hostess code. And use the hostess code, place an order of $50 or more, and you will get a free card kit in the mail. So you'll get all the components to make one of these. So be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and share this with anyone that you think would be interested in watching us, even on the replay. Okay, so I have a piece of real red cardstock. Always looking for teacher cards now with my granddaughters in school. Yep, that's on my daughters always too. Well, this Harvest Hello is just perfect for that. And don't forget that this will be probably, we might not see it after December when the new spring catalog comes out. And it has a coordinating punch too. So you want to make sure to get that. And because you can make a pumpkin out of it too. So we're going to make pumpkins later too. Okay, so this is just scored at 5.5, cut at 4 1/4, and I just have a couple layering pieces to go underneath here. A piece of basic black, and also a piece of Whisper white. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Stamparatus for this. I'm going to use the Buffalo Check. Now my Buffalo Check, I'll show you a couple other things you can do with it. I don't normally use, if I'm not using the Stamparatus, I don't normally use the big block. You can, but I find, if you just set it on the table and ink up your stamp, press your paper on here and fold another piece over and rub it, it works just as well. But I'm going to use the Stamparatus, just makes it easier. So now when you stamp the Buffalo Check, of course I'm doing it, to make it look like the black and white. But if you stamped it in other colors and you took a ruler and a marker and made lines, then it turns your Buffalo Check into a plaid. So here's a couple samples of that. This is just the green on green. And then this is just one stamped on colored green cardstock with the black. So you have a couple little varieties of things you can do with Buffalo Check. So it's a lot of fun. Okay. So we'll go ahead and let's see, we'll put this here. And I mean, our cardstock is a lot smaller than that anyhow, so I think we'll be good. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. So I'm going to use my Memento ink. This is a new one. We opened a new one last Saturday. We were creating and stamping Christmas cards, and I went ahead and splurged and opened a new Memento ink, which is always exciting. So it's very nice and wet and juicy. Okay. Now normally I would put this magnet down, but I'm just worried. I'm going to line it up on this line. I'm worried that it's going to interfere with the stamp, so I'm not going to use it this time. I'm just going to remember where I have it aligned down here in the corner and against this line over here, and we should be good to go. Okay, so here we are. Let's see how we do. So now I do have that little foam mat in there. I don't know. I find that I use the foam mat no matter what I'm doing. So some people take it out and they use it only for photopolymer, but okay. Woo, this is scary because it's stuck to it. Okay. I don't want to get my fingers all inky, but I have a feeling I'm going to. Okay, well, we got a little zhuzh in there, but that's okay because we can align it up. Sorry about my throat. We can align it up to not even see that zhuzh. All right. Let me move this aside somewhere. I need to bring like another table or something in here. Okay, so here we have our buffalo plaid, and we'll go ahead and glue this to our basic black. My little notification came up before that it was saying about snow showers. So, nothing major, but I guess just, you know, something. It's been really cold here, and I'm not liking it at all. Okay. So we adhered that there, and then we could go ahead and glue this. I'm using Fast Fuse. I know it's been retired, but I still have it. I was cleaning out, and I found it. So I'm like, you know what? I really do like Fast Fuse. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to use our punch, and we're going to punch out a piece of real red cardstock, and we're also going to punch out Really Espresso. If I miss your comments, I apologize. Sometimes I get involved in what I'm doing, and I'm just not paying attention. So I will go back after the broadcast is posted to look through comments. So I'm going to take the Early Espresso, and I'm going to punch out an apple from that as well. Okay. All these little doohickeys, which we're not going to need. And I have a piece of crumb cake. And I'm using my new Stampin' trimmer. I love the new Stampin' trimmer. Oh my goodness, I love it. This is what's going to make the stem. It is so lightweight, and it's just, so nice. So nice. So if you haven't gotten yourself one, check it out. We'll use that again later. Okay. So we have our little stem. Well, that's a little thick. Hold on a sec. Let me bring that back in again. I think that was a little too much. Let's make it a little thinner. Oh, there we go. Okay, that is better. Our little stick. Okay. All right. So now what we can do with this is we can use our rounder, corner rounder, or you can just use your scissors if you don't have a corner rounder. That's perfectly fine. But let's see what happens with the corner rounder. This is our triple banner punch, triple punch, and I'm going to use it upside down so I can see. And I'm going to round it. I mean, it's probably just as easy to use your scissors, but well, we'll try the tools. Okay. Yep, there, that rounded it. If you want a little more rounder, you can just use your scissors. So let's try doing that. I want a little more rounder than that because it's very thin. So there we go. Just use your paper snips. And we don't need it that long, so we'll just trim this off. Okay, so this will get stuck here to the back of our apple, and I don't know what is up with my throat. Alright, and just stick this to the back of your apple. Just like that. Now we're going to take this piece here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to free cut, like it looks like little drips. Sorry if I was out of camera there. And so it kind of looks like, you know, the apple was kind of dipped in and it's just like dripping down. I don't want that to be so sharp. Just kind of trim that a little more. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Well, that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this. I should have my little silicone mat there, but we will make do. Okay, there we go. So there's our little apple. Now let's go ahead and finish up the card. So we'll take our real red. Move this out of the way. We'll make our little tag. You make me smile. And so the stamp set has, you make me smile, to an A+ teacher, which is perfect. Welcome back for back to school. Give thanks. Feel better soon. Hey there, pumpkin. And it has a cute little face and a couple little leaves and a stem. And of course the apple slice. So it's really a cute set that you definitely want to add to, sorry about the reach, to your collection. So I'm going to do the You Make Me Smile and with the real red. And I'm just going to, just a little scrap, I'm just going to trim it out. There we are. Make me smile. That over there. And that back in there. Hi, Lori. How are you tonight? Thanks for stopping in. Boy, that is really a wet ink pad. I can still see that that is shiny. So those of you that may be watching that are demonstrators, any of you going to On Stage? And if so, which one are you going to? I'll be traveling tomorrow up to Connecticut, and I'm very excited to go. Just off work. Oh, good. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Well, thanks for spending some time here with us. I really appreciate that. So here, demonstrator-wise, they had in the comments this week when they do our releases. So there it is. Just made a little flag on there. That unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, some of the spring and celebration catalogs were sent out. So I guess somebody made a big whoopsie there. One of the girls I'm going with, she actually got hers today. So she was like all excited. She apparently doesn't keep up with the Tuesday news. And she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And I was like, well, okay. So, so she has a sneak peek of it already, as I'm sure some other people do. We put some dimensionals on the back of our apple. And all I know, she said that her order is up to $395. So it must be good. We'll trim a couple of these. And these are ones left over from Paper Pumpkin. Because Paper Pumpkin, they give you so many things. And oh, speaking of that, I've already seen sneak peeks of the Paper Pumpkin for this month. I thought they said that they were going to be delivered late. But I think somebody up in Canada already received theirs. So it looks really nice. Oops, haha, oh my, I know, really? That's like that's a big oopsie, because they're not supposed to be sent, the catalogs weren't supposed to be sent out till next week. Here, we're going to hide that little zhushi on there. Ooh, my stem looks a little crooked. There we go. We'll put our little apple there. Okay, and while I'm there, that, yeah, I don't know who hit the button to send those, but made some demonstrators happy, but I'm sure not the people in corporate office are not very happy about that. But so usually when I go to center stage, I come back. I mean, everybody's attacking me. They want to see the catalog. Well, people that don't even qualify for center stage are already seeing it before anybody. So now that's cute. I mean, you could keep it like that, but we're going to make it a little more special. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to bring in, this is the Crystal Effects pen. And I don't know who that is driving up and down, but really, this is the new Shimmery Crystal Effects. And this is really nice. Something you definitely want to add. I thought so too, but they mailed mine the other day. Oh, your Paper Pumpkin. Oh, cool. Yeah, mine will probably come when I'm gone away, and then I'll come back. Oop, I did a little zhush. Okay, so I'm just going to, I adhered this down, because once I put this on, I'm kind of just going to set it aside and not touch it, because it's going to have to dry. Excuse me, but I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm so sorry. I get this tickle. But it will dry, it will be clear, but it leaves behind like a little sparkle. So it's great for snow projects, for winter projects, but That's also great on here too. I don't want to squeeze too much because I know if I squeeze too much, it's going to come out like a big blub. You don't want that. I'm going to clean off the tip a little bit and put that back in. And I just keep it in the baggie. I don't know if that does anything, but I just do. Okay. So let me bring it up. Can you see how it has that nice little shine? Now when it dries, here's the sample. It stays shiny and has that little glitter to it. So want to add a little bow to it. Now this is that flax ribbon, that white flax ribbon. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to make a bow for it. But of course I don't want this, you know, this big thick bow. I just want something little. So I'm going to take scissors and I'm just going to trim along, which you probably don't even have to. You can just pull them out, but it makes it easier. Just trim along the line of where two of these little ribbons go together. Cut off that end piece. And okay. And then all you have to do is just pull these and they come apart. You can use this piece too. Oh, I just tore that, so I guess not. Okay. So we'll just grab a couple of these and you can go ahead and make a little bow. Just like that with a couple of them together. Let me just trim that over my garbage can, which I don't know why I bother because it'll all end up on the floor anyhow. Let me just grab I have my stuff over here so I don't forget. So I wanted to take my mini glue dots tomorrow. And what I did with my glue dots, I put a little ribbon on. Because you know what happens is as people are using it, or even myself, I drop it and it goes rolling away and everything goes rolling. Well, just by pulling with that little ribbon, sliding that back, you won't have that issue. And then you just want to slide it back to where you see a glue dot. Really? Do I have that much excess on here? Oh my goodness. There we are. Let's tear that off. And I'm just going to use a glue dot to stick that to my apple. And probably would want that to dry. Okay. Let me grab a drink. So there we go. Look at that fun card. Isn't that super cute? You make me smile with a little candy apple. Cute. Okay, let me set that one aside because that is the wet one. All right, I'm going to put it up here. So, well, maybe over here. Okay, cute. All right, so next up, we have some 3D items. So let me show you this. Now these are, I hope nobody's watching that's going to on stage or center stage because this is one of my 3D items that I'm swapping. And, oh, my little bow's coming apart. This is a cute little gift that you can put like at a table. Inside here, I was at Aldi's and they had this huge box of all these pumpkin spice hot cocoa, and this is a pumpkin spice cappuccino, and it had pumpkin spice coffee, and it came in a big box. My daughter said the hot chocolate wasn't that great. I didn't try that, but I did have the coffee and cappuccino, and I thought they were good. So even if you don't have a Keurig machine, if somebody gets this, I mean, they could just boil some hot water and throw this in, and you know, they could still make themselves a nice little treat. So it's just a cute little treat box. You can just set it at, you know, at everybody's place setting, you know, however you want to do that. So I thought I would share with you how to do it. I love the shiny part of it. Yep, me too. Me too. Okay, so let me get that. No matter how much I have things organized, you know, I just never seem to have it organized. So, oops, sorry if I push that camera. All right. So, here's a little diagram of it. So, it's actually using the K-cup, of course, and your bottom piece is going to be 4x4. So, with that, and this is going to be the piece that creates the little box. Okay, 4x4. So, I'm using this really nice paper from the holiday catalog, this Come Together Designer Series paper. I love it. Made a whole bunch of these in like no time flat. And it's just 4x4 piece, so you're not wasting any of it, actually, when you think about it. So you have that, and then you need 2 pieces that are 2 by 5. So I have some Cajun Craze. The ones I did, of course, I used the Earl Espresso, but I thought we'll do something different. Cajun Craze. And then I have a scrap piece of Designer Series paper, which is, well, it's a little bit smaller than 2. It's one end, you know, little more than 3/4 by, let me see. I didn't really measure that. It just kind of held it up to the thing. By 3. By 3. Okay. Oh, I keep hitting that wire. Sorry. Okay. So let me move this aside. Let me show you how quick and simple this is going to be to create. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. Oh, thank you. So again, this is the 4x4 piece. So what we want to do is we want to score on 1 inch all the way around. So I'm going to use the 1 inch that's over here on the right hand side, and I'm going to use the scoring blade. And I'll tell you, this scoring blade is so much nicer than the previous paper cutter. And if you're afraid of using the scoring blade, I'll give you another tip. You could use your bone folder, and right where that groove is, you can actually like just, you know, do that. You can open this up and score it this way. But, you know, I like using the scoring tool here. So 1 inch all the way around. Okay, let me make sure I can see that. Okay, so 1 inch. I'm just going to go ahead and fold. Make it easier to see it now that it's folded. We'll move this out of the way. Okay, so then what you want to do is on 2 sides, yep, it's easier this side, you're going to cut up to this score line. And I'm sure if any of you have made boxes before, this is nothing new. I mean, this isn't rocket science. This is very simple. Okay. There we go. All right. So I want to use this outside piece, so we're just going to fold it this way. Now I want to make sure that these little pieces are on the inside. So, and here comes the dog and the cat. So these will go on the inside, these little pieces here. Well, hello, Dory. Hello, Aurora. Okay, so that'll create your little box. So let me go ahead and do that. Oops. This is a new Tombow glue, so boy, that really came out strong. Okay, so we're just going to put those on the inside. I love Tombow glue, but I hate it when it gets on my fingers because it is just a mess sometimes. You're starting to make more boxes. Oh, okay, that's fun. I like boxes. I like when you see a lot of people use the DSP to make, their own bags and everything. So, I mean, you can make a card and a bag that coordinates, and you make a lot of fun things. Okay, so there's our box. Now, if you go around and you look and you see a little piece, hanging over, you just go ahead and trim that because that's not going to do any harm. Let me do it this way. Okay. All right, the rest looks good. Okay, so there's our box part. So that's our base. So now we're going to go ahead with these pieces here, and we're going to use our, oh, who could tell me what this is called? Our tag punch. That has, I'm losing my voice here, that has that little scallop on the top, the scallop piece. I'm just going to punch out those two. And these pieces are going to go inside like this. Just like that. but let's do those on the sides, then you won't see them. So it'll stand up in there like that. So that other little piece, I'm going to go ahead, well, let's go ahead and put these together. So to stick these on the inside, you can use your tear and tape, or you can use your Tombow glue, something that's a little bit stronger. So you definitely don't want them to fall apart. So I have the tear and tape here. And again, I'm so sorry about my throat, but I don't know what is going on. Oh, I didn't even get to on stage yet, and I'm already losing my voice. Which I'm sure the girls I'm going with will probably be like, oh, yay, she can't talk. Oh. But, okay, we use our little tear and tape here. Oh, who remembers the red tape? That red line tape? Oh my gosh. I'm kind of so glad that that is gone. Okay, so see, that will be adhered to there. I remember when if you were able to peel it off, it would be so like staticky and stuck to you, and oh, it was such a pain. You had to use your scissors to cut it, and this is just so much easier. Okay, so put that one in there. Then we'll go ahead and we'll put this on, because otherwise before we wouldn't have known where to actually put it. So go put it on. I'm going to use my Tombow glue. And the good thing about the Tombow glue is it's, repositionable. So, I mean, if you go to stick it down with snail, once you put it down there, you're pretty much set. Okay, so that's that. Let me steal my K-cup from this one. And we'll just put your little K-cup inside there. And we're almost done. So I have, this is the organdy ribbon. I'm looking for the color of it. Petal pink organdy ribbon. And I also have a little bit of this left. This is the copper trim, and I just got this not too long ago, but I used it for all these fun things I was making. So you just want to cut yourself a piece. If you want to be frugal, go ahead and do it right on your project. Then you'll know if you have enough or not, because once you cut it, if you don't have enough or if you have too much, then you're pretty much done. So we'll take this, and I'm not going to tie a bow, we're just going to do a knot. Just like that. And I want that copper trim to show too. So just trim the ends. Like that. Like that. So I'm excited. I'm hoping to come on Monday once I return from on stage and share some of the goodies we got and some of the projects we made. And yeah, I know we won't be able to show the inside of the catalog, but that's okay. I'm sure there'll be much more to share. So what I did ahead of time is I had a bunch of these pumpkins left over. I used the Cajun Craze. I stamped it in the Memento Black. Then I used the Dark Pumpkin Pie Stampin' Blends and just kind of outlined. You could barely see it, but just kind of gives it a little outline just around these lines here. And then this ribbon that's in the holiday catalog. I don't have it right here with me. I just tied a little knot and stuck it on my glue dot, punched out a stem. Actually, the stem from when I punched out the pumpkin, I just colored that in with the dark soft suede. Okay, and I put big labels on here because I couldn't see them. The print is too small. So then we'll go ahead and we'll use our dimensionals on this. Super excited to see new goodies, although I still have a long list for the Christmas book. Yeah, I hear ya. I mean, it's kind of, we still have a lot of time yet for Thanksgiving's not even here yet, and we still have Christmas, and it gets a little overwhelming because then you get all this new product, and you want to play with that, but you're still working with the Christmas stuff, and, you know, anyhow. So there you go. So here was the sample one. These are the ones I made to swap at Onstage, and this is the one I did for you tonight. But they're just super cute to put at, you know, place setting, or, you know, you can stamp a little saying on there if you choose to do that. You can do that. But super cute, simple way to use up a lot of your scraps, too. All right. I have another project, and this one, well, let me start with this. I saw somebody had posted online, and I'm a sucker for people posting online, this coffee and tea company. It's called Wisconsin Harvest Blend, and Lisa, maybe you know of them. But it's online. They were having a special, 10 of these bags, and this makes a whole pot of coffee. 10 for $10. So actually these bags were like $1 for coffee. So they have Christmas ones. This was the harvest one. I did get one of these, and I think they sent me a free one of these. So they actually sent me a free one. And they're, you know, ready to go. Yes, caramel's your favorite. Okay, I wanted the blueberry, but they were all sold out. I mean, I love blueberry coffee. So this is gourmet coffee, limited edition. So you can find them. I'm not, you know, they're not giving me any money to say this. It's just, I got these and I wanted to make something special out of them. So it's Door County Coffee and Tea Company. So here's their information. You can go ahead and find them online. They have one of these little scanner things too. And I mean, this coffee's good for a long time. It's good till March 2021. I'm sure I'll have it, you know, drunk by then. Drunk. So it brews a perfect 12-cup pot of gourmet coffee. But, oh, some of the Christmas ones, ooh, I got a bunch of them, and I can't tell you, but, you know, maybe you'll see something with those. So I thought, what a fun way to, you know, give somebody a little gift. Or, again, holiday time's coming, you want to put something at a place setting, or just a little teacher gift or something. So I came up with this cute little idea. And this little packet, I'll fold this bottom down a little bit. It just fits perfectly inside. And how cute to give that as a little gift. So I'll show you how easy it is to make. Okay. Now again, I have my little pumpkin already done from before. And I'm going to bring in, this is the scalloped linen ribbon. And this one is the Pretty Peacock. It's one of our new ink colors. And boy, poor Purple Posy. Just going to have to say goodbye to Purple Posy ink. It's so sad. So, yeah, what are you going to say about that, right? Nothing to say about that. But, anywho. Okay. Let me bring my paper cutter in again. I think I've seen pumpkin flavor also. Yeah, but I think a lot of them were like sold out because they were running that special. The 10 for 10. So, I mean, $1 to make a pot of coffee, pre-measured and ready to go. I mean, really, woo. You can't beat that, right? Okay, so I have my early espresso, and it measures. Well, you can just, all I did was I took the packet, measured what the packet size, so you can do this for anything, and added a little bit more. So this measures 5, and because we have this wonderful arm that swings out, if I had more room here, 5 by 10, okay? And then what I did is I used my scoring blade, and I scored it at, you know, again, you can score it wherever you want. It was 3 1/4, 3 1/2, and then 3 3/4. So that'll kind of give me that little fold for the pocket. Okay, so when you go to fold it, you have those 3 little lines there. Again, use your bone folder. Let me get this out of the way. Bring my bone folder in. And my center one. The center one is always tough to fold. Okay. So yeah, I think I was saying, I get off track at times, sorry. I'm hoping to do a either a live or a YouTube video, or maybe both, on Monday when I come back. I'll fold it this way because of the way my cutting line was. To showcase some of the new things. And of course the swaps. I made about 50 swaps plus the 3D items, so I should have enough to share. So it's always exciting. So again, this is that paper that I used from before, and we're going to use this triple punch. We want the little rounded one, so we'll see how well this works here. And we're just going to round our corners. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to round, let me make sure I'm going the right way, yep, the top ones. So this will actually punch three designs. It does a corner rounder, it does a ribbon punch, a little oval circle, and then it does this little decorative punch too. So you get 3 all in one. Oh, I must not have that in the corner. Why is that not going through? Because you're on Facebook Live. Okay, there we go. There's some few pieces for the cat to play with later. Okay, so I want to take my scoring tape, and you want to make sure to use something like a scoring tape. I really want to put it on the other side, not that one. Hold on. Put it on your short side. Because if you use like something like the snail or the Tombow, the little bit of glue that might seep out will make your packet kind of get stuck on the ends. So we'll do that. And then we'll also take this piece here, and this will get glued to here. So this we can go ahead and use our Tombow. I thought this was a great way just to give a little gift, you know, for your neighbor or coworkers, or, you know, someone special, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Alright. And I like these pumpkins too. I thought they kind of zhushed a little too much with the packet. But the Designer Series paper does all the work here. Oh, I meant to do the top ones. Hold on. Let's do the top two. Were you all out there yelling, you forgot to do the top? Forgot to do the top. Thought I heard somebody yelling. Okay, there we go. Now we can glue this. Glue this onto the top. And there we go. Okay. So there's our little pocket. And I have to do these too. I forgot to do them. Alright, I'll bring you back in. Let me do that again. I just don't have strength in my hands anymore. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking. And now that's stuck to me. Alright, so we'll go ahead and peel this off. And I'm going to make sure we keep it so we have that little fold there. Let's do this. Let's stick this in here. And give us a little bit leadway there. Okay, and take it out. Press the rest. There we go. Okay, so there's your little pocket. Now I have this piece of ribbon. And what I did ahead of time is I already cut it, and I put a piece of the tear and tape on it. So we'll go ahead and peel that off. And we're just going to stick this right there and go around. Don't do it too tight, because you want to be able to, you know, give you a little leadway there with your pocket. Okay. Cross it over just a smidgen. Cut that off. Press that down. Okay. Then, where's my other ribbon? We have our little copper trim, and we're just going to wrap this around. There's my glue dots. Glue dots come in handy for many things. Okay. We'll stick our glue dot there. We'll go around. That copper just kind of gives it a little extra something. And okay, put that there. Put that there. Then we'll trim this. And then we'll take our copper trim, and I'm just going to do a separate bow. Yeah, I know you've all seen me make bows before. Lots of people don't like bows. And what's nice about this is that this can actually pull apart. So it almost makes it look like a wire. And it has quite a lot of shape to it when you do that, if your fingers are working and letting you do that. So let me pull this apart, and then I'll bring it up to show you. And if you ever did, you know, pulled it apart like this, I mean, it goes right back together again if you just pull on it. Let me trim this. Trim that. So you see how this can just pull right apart. Just like that. It makes it look like it's a wire almost. Let me do the other end. We'll stick that down with the glue dot. See how that looks? Isn't that fun? I love this ribbon. I wish I would have ordered two, because I think right now it's on back order. Okay, let me stick that to my glue dot. And put our little pumpkin on. Alright, stick that there. You can fix that however you want it to go. Trim it up a little bit. Just like that. And then our little pumpkin that we had from earlier. Here's our dimensionals on the back of there. And we're good to go. And stick that right there. Oh, thank you. And then this, you kind of have to give it a little bend. Kind of stick this in here. And stick your little coffee packet in. Or, you know, you can use this if you have like soup, like instant soup. And, you know, maybe somebody you know is like sick or something. And there's your cute little packet for your little coffee. So that is what I have to share with you tonight. So let's take a look. Now I am offering a card kit in the mail if you place an order of $50 or more and use the current host code, which I have posted everywhere. And you will get a kit in the mail to make cards focusing on the Harvest Hello bundle. And they're just a lot of fun. Let me show you. I know I've showed these before, but in case you missed it, here's some fun cards using the Harvest Hello. This is a cute little basket, just with apples. And here's a cute card. This one is going to be one that will be in your card kit, just to create a fun card. Now, when I did these little leaves over here, I just stamped them and then just used my aqua painter and just used the ink that was still on there to color that in to give you a little shaded look. And here's another one with a flip that goes this way. And this is going to be one in your card kit. And I'm going to have a video too to show you how to do this watercolor look to your pumpkin. Real pretty card. And here's a Hey There Pumpkin. Cute little jack-o'-lanterns. And then here's one using, where's the set? When you get your set, you'll have your outline of your apple. And then you have this inside piece. So to do this card, you were using this piece to color in the inside. So if you don't like to color, it's a cute way to just color in your apple. A little Feel Better Soon. And then there's your little apple slice on the inside. But cute, cute cards. So let's go ahead and take a look. As long as I still have a voice and it hasn't gone away quite yet. The projects that we completed tonight, which the cute little candy apple card, this cute little K-cup holder that you can change for many, many other reasons. And, of course, our little coffee packet that makes a great little gift, too. So, something a lot different than usual cards, but I hope you enjoyed them. Be sure to go ahead on over to my online store at stampinsuecreates.stampinup.net if you wish to place an order or just to do some shopping. I also have a blog at blogger.com, Stampin' Sue Creates at blogger.com, and of course here on Facebook at Stampin' Sue Creates. I do a monthly swap of cards. We have a few people that participate. We have a theme each month, and you just have to make one card and send out the card. So this month's theme was Christmas. I mailed mine out the other day already. And it's just fun to do. You can choose to do it every month if you want, and I hook you up with different partners all the time so that you get a card from someone different. And right now the group is small enough that I'm able to send out a card to everybody in the group. So don't get confused if you're in my swap group and you happen to get a card from me and I wasn't on there. So, yeah, check out everything else. And also don't forget the fun calendar class I have coming up in 2 weeks, and a lot more other fun things, and a new winter 12x12 sampler class. The fall one went over so great, and everybody can't wait till the winter one. Well, it's coming. It's posted on my online store at stampinsuecreates.stampinup.net, along with here on Facebook, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. Have fun this weekend. Oh, okay, great. I'm going to have fun this weekend. And who knows, I may pop in with a live here or there. See, depending on what we're allowed to share or whatnot. But post some pictures here on Facebook. So be sure to keep following me. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. And thanks for taking time out of your busy day to come on over and stamp with me. And I'll see you back here again. Oh, thank you, Lori. I'll see you back here again very soon. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Bye for now. And finish.